Acıkuyu, Alayhan, second phase of Ankara Nigde smart motorway with a length of 152 kilometers, may it be auspicious for our cities and for our nation. Ankara Nigde smart motorway, which we have constructed with the BOD model. The first and third part of this motorway has been put into service as of September. As we have given our words, we are opening the second phase of this motorway as well. This highway will be an important and integral part of Europe and Asian highways, and thanks to this project connecting the Mediterranean, the Aegean, Anatolian and Black Sea region, uninterrupted travel has become a reality from Edirne to the Şanlıurfa province. As I have stated in September, as the distances are becoming much more shorter, the travel time will be completed in a half time with comparison to 4 hours of travel time in the past. Thanks to the fuel savings and the time savings, we will save by 1.6 billion Turkish liras. Of course, our biggest gain will be the increase in the health as the accidents will be dropping. And of course, this project will highly contribute to the tourism sector as well. Thanks to the landscape activities with the implantation of the trees, the arid lands will become much more greener. Since this motorway has been designed as a smart motorway, it will differentiate itself from the other roads. I would like to thank contracting companies from engineers to workers who contributed to the realization of this motorway project. Well, dear brothers and sisters, as the whole world is getting caught off guard due to the outbreak, we continued with our investments, and thanks to God, Turkey is entering into a new era in terms of infrastructure investment. Manisa-Karahisar highway and Horasan motorways have been opened with the inauguration ceremony. The last part of İzmit-Akyazı will be opened next week. Of course, we will have many inauguration ceremonies and opening ceremonies. As the year days come, we will share those good news with our nation. We also will give support to our tradesmen and workers who, due to the pandemic, have lost certain part of their business, and we will provide them 5 billion Turkish liras support, and I have already publicly announced that. And we also postponed the taxes of our farmers with the amount of 1 billion Turkish liras, and I also would like to state that the taxes will be postponed, and the subsidies will be provided to the our nation, and we continue with our support in the investment fields. The private support and promotions for investments and for construction will never be overlooked, because we know that the main strength of our country is our success in those fields, and we are doing our best to make use of our resources in the most efficient way possible, so that we are standing by the workers and contributors to the society. We believe that the state should stand next to its citizens during the time of outbreak, and those supports will be continuing until the pandemic is being eradicated. Of course, I would like to thank each member of my nation who supported us during those challenging times with their patience. Our unity, our togetherness, and our brotherhood is our biggest asset during the challenging times. Anyone who is targeting those important and integral values, you can be sure that they are trying to prevent the leapfrog success of Turkey. The ones who cannot orient Turkey as they like, and the ones who are using the opposition parties as their puppets and tools, they should know that we are following them very closely, as we have foiled their games in the last years. Their efforts will be foiled again. The Turkish democracy will progress, and as we are proceeding towards our 2023 target step by step, hopefully altogether we will realize establishing the strong Turkey target. What will be the eternal will be our masterpieces. That's why, in order to be remembered by the next generations, we will try to accomplish those masterpieces, and we will work day and night for that reason. As Turkey becomes much more stronger and getting closer to her targets, Turkey is also embracing her sovereign rights, and unfortunately, as a result of those developments, the attacks actually towards our country is increasing. There are ones who are threatening us with unilateral sanctions. As you can remember, in the previous weeks, the unilateral sanction threats of the European Union was on our agenda. And as you can remember, yesterday, the unilateral sanctions by United States of America has been announced. And let me state very clearly, as of 2017, other than Turkey, no country has been imposed to CAATSA, the countering America's adversary, through sanctioning, through sanctions. And as a NATO ally, Turkey is the first country to be imposed with those sanctions. Then what kind of an alliance are we speaking about? This is an open attack on our sovereign rights. What is the ground for such kind of a sanction? The ground is that Turkey has bought S-400 missile system, air defense system from Russia. But why Turkey opted for such a decision? Because for many years the United States of America didn't allow Turkey to purchase air defense system from USA. And approximately 1,000 parts of F-35 fighter planes are being manufactured by Turkey and delivered to USA. The United States of America, who didn't allow us to purchase air defense system, showed its weapons of sanctions as Turkey bought those air defense systems from another country. Although we paid a great deal of the money, purchasing S-400 air defense systems and showing them as a threat to the NATO alliance is an unacceptable excuse. So the ultimate aim is to make Turkey dependent on them. And they clearly state that in the reports that they have published. From the beginning, we have spoken with our counterparts and stated that if you have concerns about S-400 air defense system, we suggested establishing technical committees so that the problem can be solved through dialogue. But at the end of the day, they didn't have the intention of making use of that collaboration but attacking us, because even without the S-400 air defense system, most probably they will be targeting us through different manners. So right now we should take the business into our hands, and in order to make our defense industry much more independent, we will double our efforts, and the projects of the defense industry will be boosted up, and we will give better support to our companies in the defense industry. Just like we have given support to our ministers who have been imposed the sanctions, we will embrace Ismail Demir and his team even more. With our private sector and with our public bodies, we will boost our cooperation in the sector. And I also would like to state that Turkey is not facing such a situation for the first time. After 1974 operation in Cyprus, Turkey has been imposed to sanctions again. And after those sanctions, as you know, the grounds of today's defense industry had been set forth. And we will do our best and take our steps to establish a defense industry which will become a global leader. And the significant importance that we have attached to our defense industry is due to the fact that Turkey can stand on her own during those challenging times. We will give our best support to cutting-edge technology and defense industry. The design, the production of those defense industry products will be carried out by us with great level of determination. Thanks to God, Turkey is not stuck with those crises anymore. Turkey has passed those times. Of course, there will be certain challenges, but those challenges will open new doors for solutions. Once again, I would like to state that this song will never end here. There is no rest for the wearies, and we will proceed with our way. You are Turkey, you should think big, as we have always said. And by the way, I would like to state that we have promising news from our defense industry. Aselsan and Roketsan has produced the first local missile system. Hisar A will be in our inventory, and their acceptance tests have been carried out. Turkish Scientific Institute has used our missiles, and our rockets have successfully hit the long-range warplanes. Unfortunately, this project didn't come to fruition due to embargo imposed on one part of those missile system. But what happened then? We produced that part by ourselves, and we have reached to our target. This project, which was tried to be prevented via indirect manners, has been resolved, and with our local products we have solved this problem. Hisar A+ missile, its mass-scale production, may it be auspicious for our country. Let me show you a small video of that pilot test of that missile.
güzel hizmetten dolayı Savunma Sanayi Başkanlığımızı
I would like to
Aselsan'ı
congratulate Aselsan presidency of the defense industries, Roketsan, Turkish Scientific Institute, TÜBİTAK. I would like to congratulate them on behalf of myself and my nation. With those feelings at my heart, once again,
ikinci kesiminin ülkemize ve
I wish that
şehirlerimize
the second part and the second phase of Ankara Nigde smart motorway be auspicious for our cities and for our countries. I would like to thank anyone who contributed to the realization of this project, which will be the road of the future. ENG, the contracting company, I would like to congratulate them. I also would like to congratulate the engineers, workers, and the architects of this project. I also wish safe and comfortable journey to our citizens in this motorway. I also would like to present my deepest regards to you. The ribbon is in front of you. You have the scissors. Please keep the ribbon and the scissors as a memory from today. May it be auspicious for our country. Thank you so much, President. The governor of Aksaray, Niğde, Kırşehir are also with us. May it be auspicious for our country. Please send my regards to your father as well, and I wish him a fast recovery.
Uzağa yakın